ITC Hotels, with over 130 hotels and a bouquet of brands, is the acknowledged leader in cuisines. It has iconic cuisines. It is the greenest hotel chain in the world. It is acknowledged globally for its exemplary service standards. And all our hotels define the destination. And it is that rich legacy that we bring to Sri Lanka in the form of ITC Ratnadipa. Its name itself signifies the island of gems. This hotel has been designed in a fashion that every corner of the hotel, every room of the hotel gives a very nice view of the water body, either the lake or the Indian Ocean. And it's been designed to maximize the benefit of that location. Our cuisines are well known globally. We have some iconic brands, and we are bringing all these within ITC Ratnadipa. We have here 9 F&B outlets. We have a Peshawari which is inspired by Bukhara. Bukhara is by far the leader as far as Northwestern cuisine is concerned. It celebrated its 45th anniversary just a short while back. And in its 4.5 decades journey, never has the menu been touched. The menu has remained same since the time it was launched. And that is so because our guests do not want it to change. That's how much they like the menu. We're also bringing to ITC Ratnadipa Avarthan, which is one of our more contemporary offerings. It's rated as the best restaurant in Asia. It's Indian mosaic, but will also feature Sri Lankan mosaic. We also have Yijing, Indian Ocean Pavilion, and a few other outlets. We've always believed in sustainable sourcing. We've always believed in maximizing the use of local ingredients. And that is what our team of chefs have relentlessly worked to use as much as possible of local ingredients in all our formulations. And that has in fact worked out quite well. And as you visit the F&B outlets, you will experience that. Local love is a very strong theme, and you will find that prevalent in the coffee shop. Besides this, ITC Hotels is also known for its green credentials. I take immense pride in telling you that the first 12 hotels in the world to be LEED Platinum certified as net zero hotels are all ITC hotels. Sri Lanka, of course, have very rich and long-standing relations, cultural, religious, linguistics, and of course, a growing economic relationships in trade and commerce. And I think, Excellency, under your leadership and Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji in India, I think this relationship has been taken to the next level and offers immense opportunities for both the economies to leverage complementarities and create greater value for the economy and the nations.
welcome ITC to Sri Lanka. Your Ratnadipa has come to the resplendent island. So, on this occasion, we are all pleased to be here at this moment when the ITC Ratnadipa has joined the golden mile of tourism. Here you have the first 5-star hotel in Asia. From there, the Golf Face. You have another of your colleagues from India, Taj. From Singapore, we have Shangri-La. And here the tallest of them all is ITC. And in the background is Cinnamon Life. This represents the Sri Lankan hotel industry. Sri Lankans have also made their brand. So there are 2 Sri Lankan hotels. India is the one that started tourism hotels here long ago when Oberoi came to Sri Lanka, the first city hotel. So there are 2 from India and 1 from Singapore. I don't think you can ever get an iconic site like this in any part of Asia. I have no doubt that this will become a symbol of Colombo and Colombo's tourism. So again, thank you for coming to Sri Lanka, for being the first hotel that ITC has opened outside India. Of the 10,000 rooms they had in India, they thought now here in Sri Lanka is the best place to come into. And I have no doubt you follow this up with the other hotel in Kathmandu. So the presence here of ITC is also commitment that you all are making to Sri Lanka, because you must remember, and I have no doubt that there will be other spots in Sri Lanka that can be developed. Well, next to you, where in the next decade, as the President's house moves on to Madivela, the whole of the Republic Square, the Navy headquarters, the old jetty and the Customs House, the GPO, all will become a part of the tourist city. In Galle already they have identified a number of locations for hotels in Kandy, in Nuwara, just to mention some of them that we have. And the new plan for tourism will indicate the locations for tourism for hotels in Sri Lanka. And of course, I forgot, they will have to have one in Trincomalee. The ITC hotels are welcome to be here and to become a part of the tourist system in Sri Lanka. I have no doubt that this icon will help to increase tourism into Sri Lanka, more particularly from India. Now, these are part of the vision statement which Prime Minister Modi and I signed last year. How do we integrate our economies and bring it closer? We in India is now one of the rising giants, economic giants, and we in Sri Lanka, which is in a crucial location for logistics and next to India, can also now join in the process. So tourism is certainly one of the items that will be coming in here, and I have no doubt that for many Indians, Sri Lanka will be the appropriate place to spend a holiday. In time to come, it will be easier for a person in Bangalore or Chennai or Hyderabad to jump into a plane and come here than go to the northern part of India. So there is no doubt people come in and go out. And I think the economic background, convertibility, the Indian rupees, all have now been laid. So this is the start. I think more than any other sector we identified, this is the one with which you can start. And as the High Commissioner mentioned, information technology is another area that we will be moving fast on. And there are many other projects that India and Sri Lanka will have here. So again, let me say thank you for being in this hotel. I know why you took time, because this is more a masterpiece of art than a hotel. In between you have squeezed the guest in, and a location that is worth. And of course, the sky bridge, Ahasa, will be something unique in Sri Lanka. You see far out into the sea, you see into the Berry Lake, and I have no doubt that from some of these points, you'll be able to see Siripada. That is for us the ideal hotel to be in. I hope this will encourage many other hotels, many other companies from other parts of the world to come and invest here. The tourism between Sri Lanka and India is age old. Long, long ago, when people travelled all the way up to Buddha Gaya and Indians who came to see Anuradhapura. So it's just a question of continuing it and increasing the numbers, and that's the task of Sri Lanka, to ensure that more and more people from India would come here.
The ITC Ratnadipa indeed adds to the beauty of the skyline opposite the golf face green. It is not only one of the biggest investments by an Indian firm in Sri Lanka, but is also one that is emblematic of India's commitment to Sri Lanka. Through thick and thin, having been built through a very difficult period of COVID pandemic and the economic crisis in Sri Lanka. As many of you are aware, India has been the leading economic partner of Sri Lanka. We are the largest trade partner of Sri Lanka, the largest source of FDI in recent years. And since we are here at the opening of a hotel in Colombo, I must add that India is also the largest contributor to tourist traffic into Sri Lanka. I am sure that hotels such as ITC Ratnadipa will help Sri Lanka attract more tourists and in turn more hotel and tourism-related investments in this country. The potential for this is clearly far greater than what we see happening today, and we remain determined to support our Sri Lankan friends in promoting tourism and investments into this country.